Powered by Virginia. Radio.
Be here with my man Loud.
Pull that mic a little closer to you.
Like that right there.
Yeah. We
All
back,
right.
man.
Yeah, we back, man. What's good, bro? What
All
we
my
doing?
real spill fans, where y'all at, man? Make sure y'all call in tonight, 757-964-9367. Real spill back in the building. What's good?
Man, we in here. I'm cooling, man. I just been, working. You know how that go.
Loud facts. You been putting that work in, man. Busy. Morning, night. You know what I'm saying? You been putting that. We ain't even been able to hit the gym.
Yeah, you know how I am about that.
For real.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, we should better lock in now, though. Things a little simmered down. The schedule got a little more room to it. I can move around a little more.
Welcome
more
back,
time.
man. I had to say
Thank
welcome
you.
back, man. I'm glad you back rocking with us, man. I'm glad you ain't never leave rocking with us. You been rocking with me even when you know what I'm saying, wasn't in the building doing a podcast. We still kept in touch. We still built, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And we back in the building now, building live on Power by Virginia. What's good, everybody?
Yeah, man, we here, man. Yeah, check this out, man. Yeah, the rest of this year gonna be crazy. It's gonna be. I'm looking forward to it. I got a lot of things. I'm gonna bring to Loud that we gonna work on. I'm gonna work on a lot of things he got going on with him. To go ahead and get to it. All I wanted was the space and the time, and now we can do that. I feel good to be able to do it. I just been sitting back, working and looking around, seeing what's going on in the world. You know me, I'm always watching and researching and checking shit out, and that's it. And I've been just, enjoying life, man. Enjoying the sun, getting out on the weekends, getting me a cigar, pulling off dolo, getting me a cigar, sitting somewhere and just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Doing your thing.
That's
Yeah.
it, man. And being dolo, I was a little down this weekend, under the weather a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't do too much, but other than that, I feel good, man. I feel great right now. I was watching. You know how I am. I was looking at a couple things on the internet, researching a couple things in the news, and I was checking on that Brittany Griner situation, that basketball player, the female basketball player. She in the WNBA.
Yeah, she's supposed to catch a drug charge out of overseas or something, right?
Yeah, and Putin is not letting her go.
Oh, Putin got her.
Yeah.
Putin wilding.
Yeah, and it's gonna be hard to get her back because like they were just saying I was just seeing them talking about it, how it's like, we in bed with the enemy, and like we in bed with the enemy, like as far as like Ukraine go, we do business with Ukraine. So after we decided to side with them, it made it easy for Putin to say he gonna keep her. You know what I'm saying? And like they said, I did my research. I don't think we got nothing to offer him. The ball is in his court. He could do what he want. He control the situation. So I just wish that she get home safe. You know what I'm saying? And they figure it out, because she just got caught in a bad situation at the wrong time. And I don't know if she had any. They said she had some kind of oils or marijuana or something on her. I don't know. Hey, my bad. Shout out my man Braxton. Shout out Braxton. What up, Braxton Smith, my brother? What's up, my guy? What's good with you, man? Hey, yeah, hit me up in the DM with the size of your shorts so I can put the order in for your Real Spill shorts, bro. I got you. Anybody that want to order these Real Spill shorts, I got them on right now. Y'all let me know, and I order them for y'all. I get them ordered for y'all. I just don't want to get too many at one time. I really want to get them by order. I would prefer that, unless people start booming real crazy and I start getting a whole heavy load of them. I do got a few. I got a nice amount of orders now, though. I ain't gonna lie. I got a nice amount of people that called for them. So we gonna see. Got some sweatsuits coming out in the fall. Real Spill. What we talking about? Shirts coming out. Y'all stay tuned. What else is going on? Yeah, as far as Putin goes, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how long they're gonna keep her over there, but I know he ain't playing around, and he bullheaded, and he gonna do what he wanna do. So all you can do is pray for her. Hopefully she get home soon. Outside of that, I be on my boxing shit. And thank you, cuz. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man, for real. Um, Boxing, anybody know me know I love boxing. That's my shit. And they trying to get this Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight to go down, but it seemed like it's dragging because of the money, and it's like Bud Crawford won a certain amount of money, and they feel like he overpricing himself, which I don't feel like he overpricing himself, because based on his talent and skill, he is worth the money. But based on somebody got to be the B side and somebody got to be the A side, Bud's he's the B side. He is. Errol's the A side, and that's the reality of it. When it comes to fights like this, you gotta look. You gotta do what. I mean, it's gonna be. He's still gonna get money. He gonna get a big payday. I'm not here to be in nobody's pockets. I'm definitely not a pocket watcher. So I'm not here to say what he should say he should get. But what I will say is that at a certain point you got to be realistic about the circumstances, and you got to put your ego to the side, and as long as the deals make sense and you can get a multi-fight deal, then as far as I know, I don't see the problem outside of that, unless it's some knowledge that I don't know. As far as beyond that, boxing wise, I don't see the issue on why he don't commit to the fight. Of course, you gotta put your bid in for a certain amount of money and try to get what you can, because you do get what you negotiate, not what you deserve. We all know that. So I'm not mad at him for that. You know what I'm saying? Go for your money, get your bread, but you can't. Your ego can't make you believe you the A side in this situation. I'm not saying that you the skill for skill is a 50-50 fight to me anyway. So we definitely know you got the skill and you are talented and you are good enough to get the money you're asking for. But like I said, man, somebody the B side, somebody the A side, and you are the B side. You got to eat that. Eventually, you got to eat that, and y'all got to get in that ring and fight. You know what I'm saying? Been waiting for years for this fight. I think it's a perfect time. I don't think we waited too long to see it. I think it's a perfect time for it, and I think that I think I edge Spence. 99% of the people I know, they think they disagree. But hey, they gonna fight and we gonna see. And then I just saw footage today. They talking about Ron Garcia and Tank, which I know Tank is gonna clip him. He gonna knock Ron Garcia out. They get in the ring. Eventually, he's gonna catch him and knock him out. But my interest is the Tank Davis Shakur Stevenson fight. Because I just saw Shakur saying today, he was like, Tank ain't going to get in the ring with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he know it's a whole different situation over here. And I think that's the one dude that could beat him. Because, to me, Shakur is supremely gifted on defense, too. Like, he's the one fighter in that weight. And out of Tank, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Tiafimo, out of all those guys, he's the one that could fight going backwards. He could fight backwards. He could fight going backwards. Nobody else could do that. He got the best footwork out of all of them. He's got the best reflexes. Yeah, man, Shakur, man, he on a different planet, man, skill-wise. Man, I don't see anybody beating him. And then we got another up-and-coming guy that's in the same weight class as Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Boots Ennis from Philly. He's crazy. I think he a problem. I think he gonna give everybody hell. And I don't think nobody really want no issues with him. I think people trying to look the other way like he don't exist. That's what happens when you fire and you crazy and people see you as a threat. They're gonna act like you're not dead so they don't have to deal with you. But right now, he making his name. His name is starting to get through the air, and right now you can't really ignore him anymore. He getting to the point where somebody gonna have to see him that's somebody. And you can't keep saying you're not gonna fight him because you ain't fight him. He ain't fight nobody. If my question is, how you gonna fight somebody? How you gonna say I'm fighting nobodies if somebody don't fight him? You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta fight him to prove that he's not what y'all think he's not. Boots Ennis is he's the future. He's Terrence Crawford and he is Errol Spence in one fighter. That's what I see when I see him. As far as boxing goes, that's all the fights I want to see. I want to see Spence and Crawford. I want to see Shakur and Tank. I know we a long way from that. We not gonna get that no time soon. So we probably gonna see Tank knock out this boy Garcia, Ryan Garcia, in probably December. If they get that fight signed off by the time this month is over, because you know every time a month comes, it's gonna push the fight back 2 months. Cause you gotta do promotions, and then they gotta train. Then you gotta do promotions, and you gotta figure out where the fight gonna be at, and then you gotta do all this touring for the fight. So that takes a lot of money and time too. So I don't know. We might not get a lot of these fights to the beginning of 2023. I thought we was gonna get them at the end of this year, but I don't think so. It's looking like the beginning of the next year, cause sometimes business takes longer than people think. So everybody is happy on both sides. And when you got shrewd businessmen, that door is not gonna open until everybody feel like they got their piece of the pie. So that's where we at. Boxing is just very shrewd business, and once they get that part out the way, we'll get to see what's up in the ring with them too. But like I said, I got Spence edging that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got. Anybody want to call him, man? Y'all call him, man. Y'all know the count, man. We here. Real spill, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Just came back off a hiatus. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? We about to turn up. It's a lot of dope music I've been listening to out here too, man. Listening to Luck Chapo lately. Been listening to Sig Mike lately. I've been listening to Lil G lately. Just the local artists out here I'm naming. I've been listening to them. They've been putting out some good work. Especially that Intentions on that Sick Mike album. That joint is fire. But I listen to like the whole joint though, for real. If I go to the store or something, I walk to the store or something, I just bump them joints. Go to the gym, bump that joint. It's good to hear VA music that we can really say is really not just for VA. It's for the world. You know what I'm saying? To really have some good music like that. I could go brag about when I leave the state. I'm like, yeah, this is what we got going on over here. And it's a lot more artists that I didn't name. You know what I'm saying? That's fire out here. That's why I just always keep checking and listening to all the local artists, and I can do my research on them, so I can give them that love and let them know that we appreciate them putting that work in for the town, and really putting out some quality good music, and really putting their blood, sweat, and tears into that shit. Cause that shit mean a lot to them. Especially when two cats is living through shit and they going through real life shit, you know what I'm saying? And then they go to the studio and they lay that shit down. It's like them writing their own tablet, you know what I'm saying? So it's like their music is their tablet of their life. And you gotta take when motherfuckers take their shit serious, you gotta take it serious too. At least appreciate the fact that they was willing to give you that shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all really, I know people always say support. We really gotta cut the bullshit and really support for real though. You know what I'm saying? That ain't mean you gonna like everything you support or like all the music, but you gotta at least give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? At least give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? Don't throw nobody shit away when you buy their shit or they give you their shit. Don't do that shit. If you gonna throw their shit away or something, don't take that shit. Just leave it there. Don't violate them, yo. That's foul. Somebody done sat there and spent money on that shit and put their work in, took their time to really grind and put their craft down, and then you gonna do some dumb shit like that. That's whack. Don't do that. Just don't take it. You know what I'm saying? People out here really putting blood, sweat, and tears into their music, yo. And whatever else they doing out here. You know what I'm saying? Always remember that shit. Just like you want the stuff you do is important to you. People, the shit they do is important to them just as well. They got shit going on just like you do. So remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't shit on people like that. Cut that out. You know, we all got to take care of our own, but we don't got to be all selfish and be doing grimy shit to each other. That shit played out. We too old for that shit. Supposed to be trying to prosper and shit. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be doing that. We ain't supposed to be fake being woke and then backstabbing still. That shit is corny. And you only doing it to yourself. You only destroying your own soul when you do that shit. You just corrupting your own you're corrupting it, the inner you. And then you ain't gonna be healthy like that. You ain't gonna be healthy. You gonna be fucked up. Straight up, you can't be doing that, yo. You gotta chill on that shit. Relax. Breathe. Let people live, and you live your life. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't trying to build it, you ain't trying to develop nothing, then get out people way. Cause that's where we at right now. Everybody's starting to see what's going on and trying to understand where we at in the world, and they getting the vision. So how they gotta move from here on out. You know what I'm saying? That's the move right now. Watch what's going on around you, yo. The surroundings we got, man. Check it out, man. Life could be what you want it to be, but you gotta know this world really is foul. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to A Monty. What up? But this world really is a foul. We live in a dirty ass, nasty world, yo. We do live in a filthy world. That's the first thing you need to know. But you gotta understand it's another world that's in your mind that you can project outside of into this nasty world, and you can still blaze your trail out here. You don't gotta be affected by all this bullshit. You decide to indulge in it, that's on you. And once you decide to indulge on it, you indulge in it. We tend to have a habit of complaining, but the complaints is reciprocated from your own decisions and actions. And until you decide to hold yourself accountable for that, then you're gonna keep running back into that same mud of bullshit that you complain about. It's like you like it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's weird. You know what I'm saying? But like they say, we creatures of habit. And you know, you gotta figure out what you do. You gotta definitely figure out how you wanna get away from that without screwing yourself over. You know, life already gonna throw you enough bad apples anyway. But you can't keep suffocating yourself in the midst of that. You know what I'm saying? Make it harder for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I think it all depends on how you live your life, man.
Yeah.
How you decide how you want to live your life. Like, life's about choices, you know what I'm saying? And it's either you make choices to do it or you make choices to not do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, there's just different people in this world, though, man.
Right.
A lot of different people in this world, bro.
Yeah, man, that's a fact. Even now, I'm grown. We all grown. We still make mistakes. I still, when I make a mistake or something, I go, okay, I'm gonna eat that this day, today or this week or this month, I'm gonna eat that. But that don't mean it's okay. But it's saying maturity is saying live with your decisions that you make and move on.
And move on. Yeah, don't dwell on the past.
Yeah.
Especially that shit you can't control, man. Like, if you can't control that shit, just move on to things you can control, because trying to control things that is out of your control is gonna make you go crazy. It's gonna make you
you
really lose focus on shit, man. You just gotta stay focused on your main goals in life. Set goals for yourself. I think that's the most important.
Yeah,
make
I
sure you
believe
set goals for yourself.
Definitely.
You know
That's the number one, like you said, because if you don't got no vision, then you really you don't even have any target, or you don't have any navigation. You just sitting there. You a sitting duck. And then, you know, at that point, you could just rot because you ain't moving towards nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you're going to have it all figured out, but at least start moving towards something, because you can figure the rest out as you're moving along. But you just got to move. That's all I'm saying. You got to move. And I know that's what happened to me. I move, and then, you know, things just come my way, or other ideas that come along, and then I could build with that on top of what I'm already doing or whatever. But it's definitely discipline and not living for the moment. Even when, you know, things, you know, people want to do stuff, you want to indulge in stuff all the time. Sometimes you got to just sit back and chill and stay in the crib. Sometimes everything ain't for you to do. You know what I'm saying? To spend money, save your bread. You know what I'm saying? Save the money you got while it's worth what it is, because it ain't about to be worth shit anyway. So you better hold on to this little bit of time.
I heard a saying that money ain't ever yours. It's just your turn to spend it.
It's just your turn to spend it.
You know what I'm saying?
And, like me, I'm trying to get into stocks. Like, I've been doing research on stocks for the last few months. So, you know, get into stocks. Bro.
Huh? Look at the crypto game. Right now is the time to buy.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah. Right now is the time to buy, because crypto just hit the crash a couple months ago, and it's been down. Everything been down, but it's starting to back on an uptrend. So I would say, if you have any interest, or if you have any knowledge on crypto and you're smart, right now is the time to buy. Wait about 6-7 months, you'll make your money back.
Word. I need to get on that then. For real.
Bitcoin and Ethereum both going up, bro. So
yeah,
I'm about to put my money back in.
Yeah, I need to get into that, because I'm realizing, well, just doing my research, like stocks and, you know, real estate is like really where it's at. You know what I'm saying? And
If you know what to put your money into.
yeah, of course.
And don't put your life savings into that shit.
Right.
That's real. Like, if you have money to put into it, then set yourself a limit though. Like, when I put money into stocks, I set myself a limit. You know what I'm saying? I don't put all of my money into it because then things like the crash happens and you lose a hell of a lot of money.
Right.
And now it's
Yeah.
either you stuck with a whole bunch of money in a losing trade that you have to wait for it to go back up, or you take your L and keep going with life like I did.
You know, 'cause you can't control your money at all. Like, you just can't.
And you can't control the stock market either, so just make sure you know how to read it a little bit. That's all.
Yo, that's deep. But learning how to evolve into the world that we in now. It's like from 2010 to now, it just feel like 20 years. It don't feel like 10 years.
It does feel
It
like
feel
a
like
huge jump.
it feel like the jump really feel like we missed some shit. Like,
Yeah.
we missed something. Like, we blinked our eyes and something skipped past us.
Yeah.
Like, that's how fast we into what we at now. Like, just looking at the youth now. Like, looking at, like, not
The
even
world,
just
just
the
the
phones.
world,
the world
bro.
is just like,
You heard about in Saudi Arabia they're about to build a linear city.
what?
So it's about to be a 170 kilometer long city that's gonna house over 9 million people, right? And this shit is gonna be like stacked, like a city stacked
That's crazy.
on 3 different levels. $1 trillion project.
The world seems to be like turning into like it's almost like, I ain't gonna say Escape from LA, Escape from New York, because that's Escape from LA is when they got bad. I mean, it's bad now, but I'm talking about, you know, we coming into a new age, like a renaissance in it. And you know how, like, through history you see like it had changed, like, from, I guess, the Neanderthal time until, you know, every era, I guess every few hundred years, you know, we'll upgrade as far as what we have and then the society upgrade. Then we got the kings and the queens of Roman times, and they still really didn't have any like systems for water and pipelines yet, but they had the money. They just didn't have, I guess they wasn't engineered enough to have that advancement, or they was lazy. You know what I'm saying? But after that, you know, we got all the industrial age and everything like that. Then we got the tech age. Now we in, you know, we had the cyber age. Now we in a holographic age and transfer consciousness age. And
Heard about that joint? You heard about that joint?
Yeah, I've
man.
been reading up on that transfer consciousness.
That joint is crazy,
and
man.
that's really deep because, you know, like I tell people, I said, man, these people that's rich, like, if you're rich, the only
You
thing
gonna
that
live forever.
threatens you is you don't want to die. You don't want to have all this stuff in one and die. So you're gonna find whatever option you can to still be here.
You know what's gonna be crazy, bro? When they make it to where you can just come back as like a hologram and just keep your consciousness in that hologram, and then those holograms are gonna be able to start moving around somehow.
Yeah, and that's gonna be weird.
And that's gonna be really weird, bro.
We're gonna go from Instagram to holograms. You know what I'm saying? That's what we about to do. They about to
For
really
real.
do it. They about to, like, I feel like with the Facebook and the Instagram and everything, everything is everything they give us that make us feel good is conditioning us for the next stage. Like, now people got the Oculus. People are infatuated with other realities to the point where they want to actually feel like they can indulge in it and engage in it. And now when you do that, you don't know what they can do. You don't know what's going on when you do that. Like, we can research what we want, but our research only go as far as the information that's out here. And they can put a wall on the information and block the rest and then keep it to themselves. And they ain't telling you that this is gonna happen when you go through that door or whatever and you start doing it. But I don't trust it. I don't, because movies for the longest time, movies always show you this, and it is never good. You be stuck somewhere, your mind be stuck somewhere, and I believe they can do that because I don't have a reason to believe they can't. You know what I'm saying? And when you got people that got so much money, got billions and trillions of dollars, they don't have anything to do with their money but investigate and study and research all day, 24/7.
Look at Elon Musk. That
They
motherfucker
came up with some stuff.
That motherfucker got so much money. He's just trying to get trying to get off of Earth, bro. He's trying his hardest. He's
And they
investing
don't
a
want to
hell of
really
money
die.
just to get off of
They
this
don't want
Earth.
to die, man. They ain't trying to die. When the last time?
Because that's exactly what it is. They already. Have you ever seen the movie Don't Look Up? It's on Netflix, bro. Check it out.
Okay.
It's got Leonardo DiCaprio, Jonah Hill. It's got a lot of people in it, but it's a mad good movie, bro. It's a mad good movie, and it's pretty much a meteor's about to smack Earth, and the government is not giving a fuck. They're trying to turn it into a money thing. They're trying to break the meteor up and let it explode into smaller pieces so they can use it for its resources, right?
Right.
They end up failing. Meteor takes out the Earth. Everybody dies.
Damn.
It's, bro, watch it.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, bro, you will be like, because the way they portray the movie, amazing, bro. But it was like a perfect indication to me of what's really going on, bro. Is they're really just trying to put a whole bunch of shit to hide the truth.
Yeah, they definitely are doing something like that.
You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like the richest people in the world are trying their best to get the fuck off this earth because they know what's up.
Yeah, they definitely know what's up. It's something going on. Like, I believe in stargates and all that. I believe they can do portals. I be believing they could do. They're capable of all that, and they are in touch with, in tune with that to certain levels. Some stuff I think that is still myth, and they still investigating. But I definitely do think that they keeping it information from us that's filtered, and they keeping it from us, from the mass people, and they know a lot of stuff that's dangerous and that can hurt us, and that's detrimental to this planet and everything. That every day, just like Men in Black, it's always something about to happen. It's always something dramatic about to happen, and we don't. It's like by the skin of our teeth, they show something, preventing it from happening. I believe that's how it is in real life. I believe that to the core. I think that, like, I was watching how I've been seeing this since I was younger about the ice rings. How it's ice walls instead of the North and South Pole. It's ice rings, and then I always believed that there was more land than they told us. I always believed that.
I believe they got some type of shit going on up in the poles.
I think they got a whole
That's
bunch
why
of different
they don't
land.
want nobody there, bro.
Yeah, they got.
That's really why they don't want nobody there. They got some shit going on up there, bro.
It's no way you just gonna tell us we can't come here for no reason.
I mean, also think about it like this, bro. Why are the richest so focused on getting off of the earth? That's how you gotta look at it. They know something's going on. Like, if this earth was good enough to be on, then they wouldn't be invested so much of their money to get the fuck off of it.
Right, like,
they'd be investing their money to keep it going, but they know.
It's your money, right?
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, there are people who do shit like, I think, like the solar energy and shit. Like, I'm going around a lot of different places, especially in country places. I'm seeing a lot of solar energy starting to be like big solar, just like big fields just full of solar panels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gas. They trying to milk out that gas.
Yeah, and there are things that they're trying to do to save the earth, but I think if the earth is so damaged at this point, I don't know if it's savable.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think that a lot of the resources they like I said, like the gas. I don't know how much gas that we have.
Oh, I feel it.
Pardon me, y'all. And it's funny because gas so high, it's like they just trying to max out their money, and it's like everybody that come up with another idea to how to for fuel, they end up missing or they end up dead. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality.
Yeah, I saw, like, there was a dude who started blowing up on the internet, and he created like a water engine in his backyard type shit.
Right.
They took his account down, took all his stuff down, like everything that he had, kept taking all of his stuff down. It's like, and it was just a 21-year-old kid, bro.
And then after that, it was a cop, a black dude. He was a cop, I think, and I'm pretty sure he was a cop. And it was, remember that shooting that was in, like, I think in Boston or something.
The mass one, the mass
with
shooting.
them old people at the store.
Mhm.
Guess who was in there?
Hmm.
He was one of the people that was shot. What's the chances of that? That's just what I say. Like,
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, like, how did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, that's, it's like, if they don't want, like, the FDA and them a trip, man. They the mob, man. They don't want you to, if they can't eat, can't nobody, like, if you got an idea and you come up with an innovative way to do things. See, that's the thing about the world. We was raised, when we was young, we was raised to be innovative and to invent and create. But now, you could tell if you create something or you start to come with a good idea and they start giving you resistance, that evidently you in somebody's pocket. That's clearly what it is, because it's about money. They wouldn't care any other reason why. There was no reason for them to care based on how the society is. So that's what's crazy. Like, you can't even invent nothing no more. They either gonna take it or they gonna stop you from putting it out.
Yeah, by killing you
and getting you out of here. And it's like, what are we doing? Like, what world are we living in? Like, the world that we grew up in,
bro.
It's like really like it's almost like Total Recall and shit. without just the grittiness of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's dark. It's mad dark. Like it's really the energy is dark. All the music is dark.
It's just because the ones at the top are dark people, bro.
Yeah,
They're crazy, bro.
And
Ones at the top are just damaged people, bro.
every time we try to change the frequency up and change the climate, they try to get rid of you, and that's crazy. Like and it's like celebrities, they scared. They act like they scared to death. They shook, you know what I'm saying? Cause they already done made their decision to play the game they playing.
Mm-hmm.
And it is what it is, though. It is what it is. Like they say, every man got to search his own soul. We all live our own life and make our own decisions and choices. So I'm not here to preach. I mean, I'm just telling what it is. I'm just telling y'all what I see. I ain't, you know.
Too many celebrities be talking about it, bro.
Yeah,
like,
so
I be
it's-
seeing too many interviews with celebrities be talking about some crazy shit, bro.
Yeah,
It's like too many of them talking about
it's
it.
way too many.
And
Of
they
them.
be kind of similar stories. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta look at it like, yeah,
it
this
ain't
shit going on, bro.
Sometimes it's like that's why I'm like, you know, they say all money ain't good money, Jack.
Yeah, man.
I believe them.
Some people, I mean, I guess it's like when you start getting a little bit of power, it's like some people really let that shit go to their head, bro. And
They
it's
be
like
looking
when you,
sad though. A lot of them be all sad and distraught. You know, most of them be looking all damaged. They be all twisted up. They be messed up. They be messed up. Like they be broken. Like it's always you can if you almost can look in their eyes and tell like they gotta be drugged up. It's like I don't think they be getting high because they be wanting to be high. I think they be trying to escape the reality and of what they really got going on. And I think that's what it really is. They don't even look like they enjoying their money. They don't look happy. It's the same old thing. You always see them in the club together, showing their watches, and that just look like something that they are told to do. I don't even think that's something that they do on their own. I think their handlers tell them, or the people that control their career say, look, when you go in the club, y'all got to stand over here and y'all got to show y'all things and pose because that's all they ever do. It's no way that y'all are doing that constantly on your own over and over and over and over on your own. I just think there's no way. They have to be being ordered to do the stuff they do because stuff be so redundant. It don't look like they free. That's what I say. They don't look free with their money. They don't. They look like they successful, but they don't look like they free at all. I mean, for whatever that means. You know what I'm saying? They look like they got somebody on them or something on them that controls them. They don't look like, it ain't. Like when I was young and I was a kid watching people being rich, I'm like, oh, he rich, he can do it. But now I'm like, it ain't the same. Like he's got a record label, he got people controlling you. Like you getting controlled, you being monitored. Like you not free. I mean, man. That's why I'm like,
pay to
man.
live, man. Shit crazy.
Yeah, it's like, get it how you live, but be careful how you get it. Cause I don't want it like that. I don't want it like that. I'm cool. I don't want it like that. If I gotta do that to get $20 million, I just give me 19 million. I'm straight. I stop right there at 19.5. I'm cool. I'm straight right there. I don't need it. If that's what they doing, then they can have it. I won't even play that game. They put the chessboard up, I would just knock it down. I don't even want it on my table. Let me get it out of here. I'm cool. Cause that's not what it is, man. If you can't live the way you want to live and be happy and be really free and enjoy the fruits of this world and walk in the grass barefooted if you want to and pick a damn apple out of the tree if you want to, if you can't do that and shit and be successful and have shit, then I don't want none of that shit. Cause that means it's for nothing. It's like the Matrix. It's like I don't want this steak if I know it's not real. I don't want it. Only way I'm gonna eat is if some people. Yeah, I don't. But if I find that it ain't real and none of this is real, I don't care how it makes me feel. I'd rather go through an emotional shock of this reality not being real than stay in it because I want to know like my shit. I'm real spill. I'm always going to want to be where it's real. I'm always going to want to be in touch with whatever the universe considers to be the most natural state or the most authentic state that I can be in. That's the way I want to be at. I don't want to be in anything that's going to fabricate or saturate me with something that's going to contaminate me with something that ain't good for my soul. Never. Never, never, never. Let me keep rocking with the real because at the end of the day, wherever my soul gonna go when it leave here, I wanted it to go where it was supposed to go from the beginning of time. I don't want it to be on a course that's reset because I did some stupid shit here. Nah, I gotta make sure I got it right when I leave, cause I understand it's a big. See, I ain't looking at. That's what I'm saying. That's how I knew when you growing, cause I know that this is a long term journey. I know I'm not like it's just like me. It's like when you call passing and dying or whatever. That's really you just taking off your uniform because you just so powerful that your flesh can't go with you to the next realm because you in the higher force now. You going to a higher plane, and that's what it is. And once you understand that, you ain't scared of that shit no more, man. That shit don't even faze you. Of course, you still want to be here. Don't get me wrong. Don't run around being rushing to die. Don't do all that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying when you understand the big plan and the long scheme of this whole thing that we call existence, then you understand that it's a real marathon. You know what I'm saying? You should be excited because you really going to travel the cosmos. You know what I'm saying? If you set your projection right while you here, right, you could be traveling the cosmos, man. That's all you doing. Wherever you gonna go here, you gonna go wherever you was at, because before you got here, you was somewhere doing something. But you gotta remember that the ill part is when you start remembering that's when they get ill. When you start remembering and you start having faint memories, when you dream and all that. Like when I don't dream a lot like that much. I just have a lot of thoughts.
Hold on. So you saying you with somebody else, baby, besides your daddy, baby, last time? Hold on. Right. Let me get the understanding of this here. Look. So before my mama, daddy made me, somebody else had me.
Somebody else had me. Your soul was somewhere else. Like your spirit was somewhere else. When you came here, this is who. That's why you research. I know you know indigo. Research indigo babies. You ever seen them babies that be telling their parents about what they was doing when they was little? It's stories.
I mean,
here and there. But
anybody could tell us a story though. Come on, no.
A kid though, a little child.
Anybody. They got a whole movie out here with a kid. What's that movie called? When the kid telling the whole story about how he was. I mean, anybody. My daughter tell me whole stories every day. But
about you though, when you was,
she make up stories about anything.
But she can tell you stuff about you that's accurate though.
No, she ain't never said. She never.
That's what I'm saying. Like when the kid is telling their parents stuff about their life, that's bugged out. Like I just believe that.
I believe that TV shit is all made up.
I mean, yeah, of course.
So they make it for somebody that's gonna trust and believe in somebody else's. Me, you know, I ain't never listen to man anyway. So
right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
But when it comes to like movies and television and stuff, they just trying to make a sale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they
that's
just
true.
trying to get somebody to buy in.
True. And they doing they doing their program thing and all that for the people who caught up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But see me, I look at stuff and decipher it now because I know what it is, so I can see and I be like, you know what is ill? They'll put some real shit in your face, and you still don't. I be like, yo, they blatant, they being disrespectful. They just put it right in your face.
Oh, definitely.
They just go hard now. They just
say it in a different way.
Yeah, and it be like, yo,
make you have a different understanding of it, so that they don't be looked at as like, yo, we doing this fucked up shit.
Yeah,
to y'all.
right. and it be for the entertainment. They entertainment when they do that, like just for them to laugh and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just for the entertainment of them knowing that most people don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And it depends on the level of how much you got, and how much arsenal you have to go against it, depending on how they gonna deal with you. That's what it seems like it been going on.
So tell me this, man. Big and Pac died.
Right.
So what, they ain't come back yet?
Who?
Big and Pac.
They ain't come back?
Yeah,
they not coming back here.
Hold on, we going somewhere else?
They not coming back here.
Where we going?
They going to a different plane or realm. I don't know how they. I can't speak for where them two particularly when I can't speak for them because I don't know.
We would know them, right?
I don't know what they was on. But they not coming back here. They not coming back here, not in that form. This form they gone in this form.
Think about the music game though. You don't hear Pac and nobody else. Like you don't hear nothing that remind you of Pac. Or nothing that remind you of Big?
I hear people that sound like they emulating them, but not like feeling like sounding like him as far as from the soul, like I can feel it. I might hear people that sound like they remind me of him because they emulating him, but they not. It's not authentic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not authentic. Not saying they're not authentic, but they don't. It's not that same spirit and that same energy coming out of that voice. You know what I'm saying? That conviction.
I hear a lot of Nipsey and G Unit Capo.
Okay, now I can understand when you say Nipsey. Yeah.
Listen, when you listen to that guy, I'm trying to tell you, you going hear, feel, and witness Nip in the flesh.
Word.
When you hear him, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I gotta check him out.
He like the reincarnated Nips.
Word.
For real.
Yeah, cause like.
And you know the craziest shit ever?
What's that?
His manager is Big U.
Oh wow.
Nips.
Oh yeah.
And he's from Virginia.
That's wild.
That's wild.
That's wild.
That's
Damn,
wild,
he pulled that off though.
Yes.
That's dope that he pulled that off, yo. Damn, he pulled that off, huh? Damn.
Crazy.
That's hard. Yeah, I gotta check him out, yo.
Let me see if I got a track right now.
Yeah, they ain't coming back here. And the way they say when I be always forgetting how they say, you know, you know what I'm saying? That. Yeah. Oh yeah? Yeah, Enes.
You ready to listen to this?
Yeah, let's check that out, man. Let's check that out.
Yeah, real celebrity brother. G-Unit Capo. Strawberry. Appreciate you, big homie. For this one.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. That was fire too.
G-Unit Capo.
Yeah, Junior Capo. Shout out to Junior Capo. Yeah, that's what's up. I see him. Yeah, salute to him.
I'll give you one of these just so you can look at this shit.
Oh,
Shit is
yeah.
hard.
Let me see that joint. Yeah, let me check this out. Yeah. G-Unit Capo, y'all. Y'all see him, yo? Yeah. That's the move right there. Yeah, that was fire, too.
So you was telling me about this new Sick Mike album. You was telling me it's the hardest shit in the streets right now.
It is, yo.
Let's talk about this Sick Mike album, man.
Yo, check this out, man. Man, look, when I went and got it on Spotify, you know what I'm saying, I listened to the joint. You know, you first get something, you ain't really you moving around, you don't get to really listen to it. You like the beat and all that. Like me, I listen to shit in layers, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm gonna listen to it first time just to catch the vibe if I'm moving around and I can't really listen like I want. When I get home, I'm gonna sit down and really listen to it. And I was like, I hit my brother, I said, yo. I said, you got to get this Sick Mike joint, bro. I said, this shit is different. Like, it's different. It's like really different. You know what I'm saying? So I hit my brother up, and then he went ahead and downloaded the shit. He hit me back up the next day, was like, yo, this shit is crazy. He's like, I hit my brother up. I told him about it. He downloaded it.
Yeah.
Now he got cats in Indiana banging that shit right now.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he said they out here. He said they
going
rocking with it,
crazy.
yo. So I actually got it. I talked to Sick. I think a few weeks ago I called him. You know what I mean? I hit him up. I was like, yo, what up? He was like, what's good? I'm like, yeah. I said, yo, you wild out. I said, you wildin'. I said, you wildin', nigga. I said, I just want to tell you, like, for real, like, you know, for like what you did on that in this album. You know, I feel proud to be from the city, to be like, if I know a lot of niggas from New York, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of niggas from out of state. And they're like, yo, what y'all got going on in VA? I could talk my shit and be like, yo, my nigga Sick Mike, pull that shit up. That shit like that, nigga. And I could talk crazy. Like, it's like that, nigga.
Yeah.
Pull that up.
We
You
gotta
know what I
pull
mean?
that
Or
up.
pull my nigga Luck Chapo up, because he getting crazy. He getting dumb. He just did like 10 songs and like, I think this nigga just did like 10 songs in like what?
A couple hours.
In like 2 days or some
2
crazy
days,
shit.
come on.
3 days, he just did some shit like, and he putting out. I just listen to y'all go download Luck Chapo music too. It's fire. I just listen. Yo, I'm gonna show y'all something, man. Y'all think I be playing this? You heard? We winners, baby.
All day, every day.
That's all we moving over here. Shout out to Sick Mike.
Major shout out Sick Mike.
Can't afford to do it for the love, man. The price is way too high. Y'all go tune in and go to Spotify. I think Sick Mike still got the hard copies if he ain't sold out yet. Y'all tune in and go get that album. That album really dope. And like I said, go pull up that Luck Chapo on Spotify. He on my playlist right now. Him and Sick Mike. Pull up Lil G. Y'all go pull up VA Music, man. We out here, man. Y'all go tune in to Feed the Streets Radio. They giving y'all good music every Thursday. So y'all don't got no reason and no excuse to at least try to listen to the music. I'm not saying you gotta like it, but I'm just asking you to give it a listen. If you don't like it, that's fine, but at least give it a chance. That's all I'm asking. You know, it don't cost you nothing to do that. It ain't gonna take a lot of energy out of you to just lend an ear for a second or two.
And become a fan.
Yeah, that's it. You know, I listen to stuff all the time. I
You
like
put on some new shit.
Yeah, man, that's how I do. Even with like the battle rappers, like I'm a fan of like 5 or 6 of the local battle rap artists. I be following them because they really fire. It ain't, you know, talent is everywhere. Like everybody that you like from somewhere else, they from somewhere that's local. You know what I'm saying? So everybody from somewhere. It ain't like they came from a whole different planet and they crazy or they iller than. Nah, everybody's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's just we tend to turn our back on people the closer they are to us, which is weird. I don't understand that, but it's just human nature. But we got to cut that out. It be a diamond right there next to you, and then when they blow up or whatever, you wanna come back like yo, God. I'm like, no, that person was standing there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? You had a chance to support that person. Stop being so damn stingy.
Well.
Shit, for no reason. Cut that shit out. Support people, man. Y'all be on YouTube scrolling bullshit all day, looking at shit y'all don't really care about and press and play on that all day. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all can't take time to listen to somebody that's in the same radius as you, that probably went to the same high schools with their kids, probably go to the same school as you. Y'all shop at the same places. Y'all got the same problem with the same city council issues and all that. Y'all from the same town. Stop playing, man. At least support, man. Give somebody a shot, man. Everybody out here trying to do the same thing, trying to make it. It's simple. That ain't nothing to that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Loud facts.
you know what I'm saying? What else is there to do but be right? You know what I'm saying?
Or support. Love each
That's
other.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man.
Show
That's
love.
the easy way,
Show
man.
love.
That's not the easy way out. That's the easy way in. Into the realm of peace. That's how you start beginning to understand what that feel like and what it is when you just start being righteous, man. Ain't nobody perfect. God ain't ever say we had to be perfect, but you got to understanding. When you have understanding, that leads to wisdom, and wisdom leads to maturity and growth, and that leads to discipline. It leads to lack of mistakes,
Come on.
a lack of errors. So
Come on.
it's a process like that, man, and it's not. Just walk, man. Shit, stop shooting yourself in the foot. You know, we all gonna make mistakes. That's part of life. We definitely want to just learn from 'em and shit. Or I always say, when I make a mistake or do something I know I wasn't supposed to do, I know I'm gonna feel shitty for it. I always say, I don't want to feel like that no more. I remember the feeling. Like it's with me, it's like I ain't gonna feel like this next time. Nah, not like that. I don't like the way that felt, and I ain't gonna go. That's how I deal with it for me. It's a feeling thing with me. I don't like the way I felt, or I ain't like so that I remember that feeling, and then I escape that. I go, I ain't doing that no more like that. Not like that. I'm not doing that like that no more. That did not work at all, and I'm stuck with the way I feel about it. So I try to. That's how I
gotta live with that.
Yeah, I don't know how other people handle it. How what y'all process is. My process is based on the feeling that I don't like, and once I feel that coming and entering me, I'm already strategizing on to make sure that I don't follow the same process that I just did to feel like this. I'm cool. I am cool. Right. That's all I can tell y'all, man. Y'all gotta find your own way. I can't tell you how to do it. I can just tell you how I do it. You know what I'm saying? It worked for me. It keep me out of trouble. Straight up. It's good to be back, man. It feel good to be back here, man.
Yeah.
Empowered by Virginia, man.
Yeah, and it was a crazy day too, man.
Crazy
I know we
day,
supposed to
right?
start at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we supposed to start at 9, but that's what it is. We still.
My homie came up to me. We had this event. He like, yo, man, I know you supposed to be packing up at 8 and stuff. He was like, well, you see that the joint just started getting started and shit. Can you like chill for extra half? I'm like, yo, I got a show to do, you know? I
Right.
said, but let me call the show that I was getting ready to hit you. You was hitting me like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Come
Yeah.
get me and let's go. You feel me? So that's when I hit you. And you like, all right, yeah, man, handle that over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was like, it's cool.
Yeah, so we here. We
Yeah,
here
we
now.
still showed out. We still here. Still
We
handle our
here.
business. You know what I'm saying?
We
Like
in
I
the
said,
building.
sometimes, man, you know, it's when you got it's a team thing, man. Sometimes you gotta work with people, man.
Appreciate
You gotta move and shake around for the greater good of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's called sacrifice. And
Right,
it ain't nothing that's gonna kill you and shit.
Yeah, for real.
Just a
What
little
don't
bit
kill
of-
you gonna make you
Yep.
strong.
The only reason why I would or somebody would stress it is because they concerned with that word called time, and I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't even like using that word. I'm trying to think of another term or something, so I don't want to even use that word no more.
Yeah,
Like
you
to
can.
be honest with you, for real.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was about we got an agenda. We was going the show. We getting it done and we got it done.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
and
Definitely.
everybody else got satisfied. Everybody good. You know
No
what I'm saying?
facts.
So that's the way it's supposed to
They
go.
was happy you was back, man. They was happy. They was happy to see you.
Yeah,
They was
man.
all happy to see you.
Yeah, man. I'm
Back
excited.
In the building, back in your element, doing
Yeah.
what you love to do.
You know
what
it. You
I'm
know
saying?
it. And then
Let's get it.
we definitely just getting started, man. You know what I'm saying?
So you got these artists you're gonna be pushing. I see you pushing the sick shit, deluxe. Shit.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
These
Lil
guys.
G shit.
Yeah, these guys. I'm gonna be doing a lot with these guys, talking to them, working with them, help pushing their music like I'm supposed to through the city. Anybody else out here that's doing their thing, I'm really gonna be pushing that really hard.
Yeah.
You know, getting my big Tig on, getting
Come on.
that on. I'm about to really, you know.
Cause before you know, before we was going through the process, you was looking for the artist, remember?
Right, yeah. I
Remember?
was looking. Yup.
Yeah, so we got to get right back. We, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying?
got to get to
Yeah,
it. We got to get to it. It ain't no games. Just right to it. Yeah, but these guys are also people I like. I like their music. I really like what they doing. I watch how they move. I watch they hustle. It's the total package that I feel like an artist gotta have that they have. And I
Definitely.
think that's why they so successful
Mm-hmm.
because they already come with that. They already come with their own package.
Push it into existence.
Yeah, they're not going nowhere looking for nothing. They already coming right. So whatever door they go through, they coming right. Whether they leave with a yay or nay, they coming with everything they can. They got their own. They not coming in needing nothing from them as far as they discipline, they structure, they music. They got it. They package is right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you like that, and I'm sitting back and watching everything, I'm looking. I'm like, I like that. I like the music, like Chapo. I like his energy, and like I be walking. I walk to the store. I'm listening to them. They right now. They both we are screenshotted. They both on my playlist right now. And Lil G, they in my Spotify, man. If you could listen to just like the Lobby Boys in my joint, you know what I'm saying?
Lobby
Just
Boys.
Mano and Jimmy.
Okay.
Just
okay,
like
okay.
I got, but I'm just saying they in there too. They not just dope VA artists is what I'm trying to. My point.
Right. They dope.
They
artists.
dope. Period.
Yeah, they
They
dope.
just happen to be from VA.
Yeah.
But they fire regardless.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
No
I'm
matter
not up
what-
here.
No matter who you put on, they gonna love that shit.
I'm not championing them for them, but for just to do it. I'm doing it because I'm like, yo, they really got some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm in a position where they don't need me, but for me being my platform, I'm gonna let people know, like, yo, this is what I'm listening to right now, y'all. My brother, and I'm gonna tell you now, them cats in Indiana that my brother know in Indiana, they bumping that Sick Mike in Indiana. I know
Yeah,
this for
they
a
going
fact,
ham.
like for a whole fact.
For real.
He done. I know if he pull up his Spotify, he had to get some subscriptions because I know they out there
Yeah.
for sure. You know what I'm saying?
They fans.
They fans, yo, and it is because you getting good music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You getting good music, like Breaking Bread by Lug Chapo. That's my joint. You know what I'm saying? He got an incredible catalog. I was like, damn, because I'm thumbing through like, damn, you got all that. You gotta think, because I'm listening to it. I'm fine. I'm searching. So as I'm listening, I'm listening to. I'm like, damn, they got this, and this, and that. On Spotify, they got their whole catalog up there.
Okay.
So I'll go back and listen to Sick Mike's all his beginning joints and come back up. And when I hear growth.
Yeah.
I hear like on this the new album, he not saying he won't comfortable, but he it's like I figured this all out. Like, I figured all this shit out. Like I know how to I mastered this shit.
Okay.
Like He done got on his like if
crazy.
it's Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
He
It's
done got to
crazy.
the level. He done beat Frieza already. The nigga done already figured out the whole science behind how to make album.
Mhm.
And not even figuring that out is one thing, but figuring it out with you who you are today, and to be able to put who you are and translate that into the music, that still is not easy.
Nah.
And like Chapo, when I listen to Chapo music,
Unless you just being yourself.
yeah, when you being
You know what
yourself,
I'm saying?
but he
Make it
just
real easy for
it's
yourself.
just so
It's
ill
easy.
the way that project is set up.
Yeah.
It's crazy from the beginning to the end. The way the project set up, man, it's just ain't no song the same. He got different flows on the joint. You know what I'm saying? And he talking that talk. He talking, and he talking this talk. He talking that real spill. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't know if everybody, you know, like you got, if you don't understand the language, you ain't gonna get the message. This is what I said. I said that to him when we was talking. When I talked to him on the phone, I called him and was like, "Yo, this shit is really wild, nigga. Like you're wilding. Like you're really wilding. You know what I mean?" And he was like, "Yo, I appreciate it, my G. You know what I mean?" I'm like, "Nah, this joint is crazy." I just had to call him. I'm like, let me call him to tell him he's wilding out on this joint because he really going stupid up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
you know,
crazy.
Yeah, I like that somebody from here gave me that feeling in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And look, Chapo gave me that feeling. Like they give me that feeling when I listen to them. Like
Every time I get online, that's all I see. My man moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I just let her see the town getting busy and holding it down, and we got pillars in place here. You know what I'm saying? We got people that really love VA, that really are proud to represent that shit, and that's why other cities are successful and they are successful because they got pride. Like Atlanta, one thing they got pride in their city, and then the artists come out, they take pride when they come out with shit projects. They take pride, and that's what I'm seeing here now. Like more pride, less hate. It used to be more hate, or if somebody over there doing an album, man, fuck them, just because they doing some shit and we over here.
Yeah,
But then now it ain't. If it's like that, it ain't to the forefront no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You seeing like
kicking that shit.
Yeah, like when I didn't even get to go to Sick. He had a show. He had all the artists there performing. Like I got to see it on Facebook Live. I'm mad. I couldn't make it, but I was mad I ain't go. But when I saw it on I think on somebody live, that joint was crazy. I'm mad I ain't go. That shit was jumping.
Yeah.
Because he had everybody performing, and that shit was crazy. You see what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. Other local artists, that couldn't have happened if they wasn't. It gotta be some kind of genuine love somewhere for each other to do that. Right. For it to make it feel like that. I wasn't even there and I was feeling it off just watching it. Yeah. So that means that it had to have been real. It can't be fake. And I feel like that off looking at it. Nah, and I ain't even there.
Felt the energy.
Yeah, that was all official tissue right there.
Facts.
And then he let everybody rock. He gave everybody they.
Sick been doing it ever since I've been here, man.
So just to see,
that's why you know what I'm saying,
just
I got
to see
super
that,
love for Sick,
just to see that, you know what I'm saying,
for the longest.
From the town, you know what I'm saying, and then it's like now with me, it makes me want to go harder for me doing what I'm doing to help project that and help push that movement of all the artists and all the events, making sure I'm there, making sure I'm showing my face and making sure people know I'm there to support and make people know I'm like the mouth. I'm like Jimmy Hart from wrestling. I'm like mouth of the South Jimmy Hart. Yo, like come holler at me, son.
Yeah.
I can amplify whatever you doing. I can amplify that shit, son. That's what I'm here for. I'm Mr. Energy, baby. Come on, man. Y'all stop playing with me. I'm the Flash, man. I'm here, yo. We can make it jump. But I want to, and I know a lot of cats, you know, they like a lot of them cats they build, they know what's up, you know what I'm saying? And I want to talk to them about, I want to get in their head, I want to dissect in their mind, go into their mind and see how they got to like when they writing this shit, like what's your method of writing, Sick? What's your method of writing, Luck? I want to know this shit because I'm a hip hop head, so I want to know not just them other artists. I want to know y'all method. I want to know who that's because it's an origin for everything. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not gonna get. You ain't gonna tell me everything, but I just want to know the psyche of how you process your your thoughts when you rapping because it's coming from a real place. I can clearly hear that. So how did you get it and transfer that shit over and to make that shit sound like that? You know what I'm saying? How like that just for most any artist that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Not for rappers, you know what I'm saying? For artists that's fire. But yeah, I'm gonna make, you know, I just want to do my diligence out here, man.
That's what we
just
need.
we just gonna, you know, just be where everybody at, man. Show my love, show that, lend my energy. I don't mind.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And anytime somebody they doing their thing, whatever you doing, you ain't got to be rapping. You could be doing anything. You could be having a cleaning business or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you doing, I'ma highlight that shit. I'ma amplify that shit, especially for VA. You know what I'm saying? But bigger than that, you know what I'm saying? I want to travel the world. You know what I'm saying? But for now, you know, we gotta make sure VA straight right quick.
Facts.
And after VA good, then we, you know.
And that's how we start, right? We just
Yeah.
travel VA.
Yeah,
Then
just-
before
yeah,
you know it, we
just-
so far out of VA.
We out of this world, baby. You know what I'm saying? We
like,
cosmic.
like think
anyway.
about it. If you hit the whole 757, right? And then you go where?
Go to Philly.
No. You still in VA. You still in
Oh,
VA.
you talking about 657?
Yeah, we hit the 757. Then we go where?
Shoot, we still gotta hit like we gotta go to the outskirts. We still gotta hit like.
See.
It's so much. It's so much to take.
Yeah.
It's so much VA.
Yeah, that's all traveling.
We
right
gotta go
there.
get all
That's-
that though. We gotta get all that though. We gotta cover all that ground.
We got a lot of packs about the
Yeah,
leg.
we
too,
got a lot of
man.
flags.
Grounded-
We gotta
grounded
take
star.
this flag. We gotta plant this flag, yo. We got a lot of flags. We just gotta take mad flags on the road with it, son. That's it, son. We had to get like 200 flags on the road. Just take the bitches and just bang, bang, bang.
bang.
We here. What's what we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta do, man. I'm doing that shit. If we leave that shit, I can't.
Well, we gotta get the media passes ready, man.
Yeah,
Right up in
definitely.
the spots, you know.
Yeah, that's what I want. I gotta make sure I
on
can do,
media.
like, especially doing like the Wu-Tang shit. I want to go to the Wu show anyway. My birthday September 24th.
Okay.
So I want to do that. That's a bucket list. That's always been a bucket list thing for me to see the Wu and Nas, but I didn't think I'd be to see him at one time.
What's the date of the show?
Did they say the 19th or the 14th? One of them 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's on like a Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, it's gonna be the craziest show of the year.
Yeah, man, I know everybody going. I want to see everybody. I'm gonna holler at people behind the scenes, people want to mob up there. Not mob up there like in a violent way, but just like mob, just go together. That's Wu. For our era, you know what that mean a lot. That's like rock and roll concert for us, bro. That's like our rock and roll group, bro.
Yeah.
Like the Wu is our rock and roll. That's like the Grateful Dead for us, or whatever you want to call it, like for whatever that is.
Yeah.
That's our group. You know what I'm
You got all
saying?
them stars together.
Huh?
Got all them stars together.
What?
Yeah.
What? I get to hear all that.
And they got Nas with them too.
They get out Nas with them too.
That's crazy.
Come on, man. You know we gonna hear verbal intercourse. Stop
Yeah.
playing, son.
Wow.
We gonna get verbal intercourse for sure.
Yeah, you gonna get a lot of shit.
Man, all them albums up there.
Yeah.
I can't miss that. That's crazy. That's
Mhm.
crazy. Yeah, that's hip hop. That's real music. That's pioneer shit. Like, that's what it like. Hey, that's my childhood, man. That's me growing up for real. Understanding rap lyrics, not always understanding they lingo at first, because I wasn't introduced to the 5%ers yet. You know what I'm saying? Or that lingo or understanding that. I had to. It's like I was thinking like that before I even knew what it was. If that makes sense. Like I already was like on that kind of wave. But I didn't, so I wasn't catching everything they was saying, you know what I'm saying? And then, but when I started, you know, a lot of my niggas was from New York, so I started understanding, like, okay, the guys on the earth started giving me a little insight into the math, a little bit, breaking it down to me, let me know what that shit meant, you know what I'm saying? Where they was coming from with it. Then I'm like, oh, okay. But I always was intrigued. They always like comic book heroes in me. They was always like comic book characters, like, to me, like the way they was set up when they came out. You know what I'm saying? They was always different than me than every other group that came out. Even though we had Onyx and all them, Wu definitely stood out as they were just they vibration was different.
Onyx shit was different too.
I mean, Onyx shit was crazy, but it was just all these niggas is fire. Like that's crazy. Like that was like all y'all niggas is fire. Like that's crazy. All these niggas fire at one time. They all together. That's too crazy. Like that, and then they can go off like they can interchange, and then these two Ray and Ghost over here. They could just do so much. Like they arsenal was too heavy, yo. But Onyx was Onyx was that when they came out though. People gotta remember they like rock and roll group too. Like Like that.
Slam.
Next to the Wu logo, that Onyx logo is tough. That Onyx logo is strong. That Onyx logo is very strong, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, yo.
Yeah.
It is. That Onyx logo is tough. But that Wu logo is nothing. You ain't next to the only thing that's more popular than the Wu logo is the Batman logo, nigga. That's my word. That's the only thing that you gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
That Wu logo everywhere in the world, every people know what that is.
Yeah.
That's probably the most worn T-shirt in the world. Is a Wu-Tang shirt.
Yeah, I think they got them shits in Walmart now.
For sure, they in there. For a fact. They gotta be the most worn shirt in the world in the last 20, 30 years. Straight up. Because, yeah,
there's a Walmart in every hood. So,
yeah.
if your shit is in Walmart, it's in every hood.
Yeah, they putting that
so
in.
So, Walmart already in every hood.
So, they mean, yeah, everybody got the Wu shirt. And them drinks $12.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know, I'm telling you, they $12 bread. It's like $12 for the Walmart shirts.
I'll go get a Wu shirt.
So, they got the Wu shirts. Bam. Over there. Black and yellow. I know everybody and their mom done had a Wu shirt. Yeah, it's nothing topping that. Like, and even when you say who the illest group is, like, people give it to NWA, yeah, but I mean, for real. I'm saying the Wu. I know for historical reasons and all that. I know we being politically correct though, but if we keeping it all the way in being, I know you're gonna be like, oh, we got Dr. Dre. We talking about a group though. Like, yeah, we know they got Dre and all that, but to me,
Dre ain't topping no RZA shit.
Nah.
Dre got some shit, but RZA got some shit. Then RZA got the movies. Then RZA got the TV series. Dre got, like, you know what I'm saying? He don't got that much. He got the shit, the music. He got that. He got
he got that.
The Diamond albums, you feel me?
Yeah, he got that.
He got the diamonds with Snoop. He got the diamonds with Dre. He got the diamonds with 50.
Yeah, he got that.
Yeah, he got that. But he does not have the RZA shit.
Nah, RZA got. I'm just saying, like, if you want to compare NWA to Wu, yeah. I'm saying, is that really, like, outside of it just being a situation where, oh, it's just that's NWA. Oh, you know what I'm saying? The emotional connection to them, opposed to being realistic about who better. Like, I'm Wu-Tang, yo. I'm sorry. I mean, I love NWA, I really do, but Wu-Tang, man, we ain't even gonna play. We can have that argument anytime y'all want. We ain't gonna play.
Crazy.
We not playing that game, yo. Even when they be talking about, when you talk about Jay and Nas, I'm like, I don't even know if I can compare them. That's like LeBron and Jordan. They two different kind of rappers. Like, even though I got Nas, you know what I'm saying? I still don't like to compare them, though. I just feel like they approach it. They talk about two different things, really. Nas got a different mindset, you know what I'm saying, than Jay. They think two different ways. So even to compare them as rappers is like, they not even really on the same. I mean, Nas older now. He on his business money. I mean, he always been like, but he rapping more. But they still really ain't really on the same type of. I mean, for the sake of them being who they are, the top dudes, but really they ain't got the same style for real. Like, not for real. Nas rap about, you get a Nas, I mean, talking about something. He gonna talk about the stuff Jay. He gonna go off into something else that Jay ain't gonna talk about. He go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Nas reflect a lot. He a poet, so he get into that bag too. That's why I was like, it ain't really. Jay-Z's a rapper. He's a slick talking hustler. So he can do that all day.
He know the real shit.
He do, but he ain't about to go into that bag though.
He do it.
He do it in his own way.
Yeah, he do it in his own way. I mean, you gotta be at it. He do it.
I think Nas just lay it out.
He just made more commercial music. That's the difference. He made more commercial music than Nas ever made.
Yeah, he definitely did. But Jay a businessman. I mean,
he got the.
No, I mean, I hear him.
Yeah, he got the conscious shit all the way there.
I hear him. I just I don't got no problem with Jay. I used to be hard on Jay-Z back in the day. I used to be hard on Jay. Only because of Nas, you know what I'm saying? I used to always, my homeboys always be like, yo, Nas ain't fucking with Jay. So I used to be, extra hard on Jay. Like, well, I'm going to go hard on Jay then. Y'all going to come with my man. And just like with Pac and Big,
yeah,
go hard on me over that. Because you got to think, mostly all my friends, they all from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Mostly all the
Yeah.
people I hang with,
Yeah.
they Brooklyn niggas.
Yeah.
So they ain't trying to hear that shit. You know?
Never.
But I'm always riding for Pac. Anybody will tell you, I don't care. I'm riding for Pac. And you know what's crazy? I'm not picking Pac over Biggie. I'm not doing it. Like, I like both of them. I know rap wise, lyrically wise. I know. Okay, of course, I'm gonna go to Biggie and get at the Biggie. I'm not stupid. I'm not foolish. Like, I'm clear that Biggie is crazy, you know, lyrically. Yeah. I'm just saying what I get from Pac and what I look for from Pac, I ain't looking for from Biggie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't gonna get the lyrical from Pac, but the way Pac talk is good enough for me. I know what his intentions is when he rapping and when he talking. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy the stuff he say. He ain't even gotta had no lyrical wizardry, and he could say something and it still hit you like the same. Like, yo, that's hard. Like, I don't know. It's just conviction, and it's just the way he tell. It's just the way sometimes he express the stuff that he mad at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And on top of that, his spirit. You know what I'm saying? I can hear it in his rhymes. Like, Pac is my guy, yo. And he gave us a chapter in hip hop that we can never gonna get. Like, thank God that he gave us the music he gave us, because we ain't never, nobody else ever gonna make that kind of music after him. We clearly ain't gonna get that ever. So I think people really need to go back and pay attention. Like, we needed a Tupac. Like, we had Biggie was Biggie. Yeah, Biggie was Biggie. He was dope and all that. He was a better lyricist than Pac and all that. But what Pac left is like, when people be like, oh, you gotta leave these kids with some real shit. That's the real shit. Like, it was like he knew, like, when I'm gone, they gonna get all BS. So let me go ahead and try to at least give him some real shit. His rap, you know what I'm saying? He just knew how to express the urgency of what we was going through.
You hear that? He just said,
You
Pac said, when I'm gone, they all gonna get some bullshit.
That's why he was in a rush.
Yeah.
He was in a rush because he knew that was the last time we was gonna get anything like that. And I'm talking about as far as the content and what he talking about, the issues and all that. No rappers is talking like that no more. And if they are, their voice ain't loud enough, because I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? For real. And that's why that's how I look at him now, where it's like, that's why they look at him like he almost looked at as a like they put him up in the air, like he had like a mystical physical figure like Tupac. And I was here, I watched Tupac, I watched him, but that's how I know how powerful he is, because I watched him while he was alive. It ain't like Bob Marley. I ain't see Bob Marley, you know what I'm saying? I ain't see Bob Marley. So how kids look at Pac, like the kids, they ain't see Tupac. So I understand how somebody who's seen that Bob Marley, I ain't seen the Bob Marley, but I still look up to Bob Marley, and I still like listen to his music and his message. I still got his message. But Tupac was here, and when I was here, like he was alive. I listened to him, and I watched him die. But to feel that energy from him being gone, it's like, yo, he was really ill cat, yo. Pac was really the dude, for real. He was really, the stuff he used to say in his interviews, and people always trying to criticize him, like even go, oh, he was a contradictory and all this and that. I'm like, yo, he was only 24, 25. So a lot of times when we be saying what somebody should have did back then, I'm like, yeah, we saying it from, I'm 43. So I'm saying it from my age. I'm speaking from my age now. I'm not speaking from then. I can't say what he should have did then, because I wasn't even thinking like that back then. We got to remember that he was still a kid, that he was really still a kid that ain't really have a father figure there. Like, I think he kind of did pretty good, considering that his mom was on drugs, and he never really had a good relationship with his father, and then the father figure he did get, that guided him, got locked up. But Matula still influenced him enough from in jail to keep his mindset structured on the militant side of shit, understanding society and the system. He always knew what that was about. But then he still was a child, and he still was a kid. That's why he was indulging.
Rich.
Yeah, he was still indulging and running around.
He was in the game with the fucking death row.
Yeah, so he was still young.
For real.
So yeah, he was smart and he had all that, but he still was finding himself. He still was growing. He died in the midst of still growing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely,
And people
definitely.
and I see a lot of people, they hold that against them. I'm like, yo, we still alive. A lot of us, we still ain't got our shit together.
Right.
And we condemning the dude that died when he was 25 that did like how many movies he did? I think he did like 15 movies or like 14 movies. He put out like 20 albums. He had how many awards? Like he did what some people weren't doing 50 years. He did it in like 6 years. He started acting in his first movie when he was like 19, 18. He died at 25. He did about 15 movies in 6 years and did all them albums. We ain't think about that boy was a bad boy. He still think about it.
That boy was a bad boy.
Cause he ain't had no
Let's
father or
go.
nothing. His mom was
Come
on
on.
drugs. He couldn't have been too out of it because he still had a discipline to go to the studio and make all them songs, to record, and then to still go to the video shoot and film the movies, memorize the shit. He still has a lot of discipline in him because he was getting his work done, and all his peers always talk about how he used to be yelling at them about like every little thing they do in the studio will annoy him. I'm like, yo, y'all playing too much, yo. We ain't got time to be playing. Latest song. He always recording the song, and he ain't even letting him edit it. He be like, y'all can edit that when I leave. Pull up the next track. He recording. So he gonna do like 7, 8 songs, and he gonna make y'all edit all of them when he leave. He not even letting y'all edit in between recording. This is how you know he was a machine. He just wanna let me keep laying my stuff like, and then if you ain't ready, you ain't recording today. Like if you want to get on the song and he call you and you don't know your shit, oh, you ain't on the song. He just getting you out of there. Boom. Be ready for the next song. It's coming up in 20 minutes.
You gotta move.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like
gotta move like that.
To be like that young and have to really formulate your own way. Cause he didn't really have a crew. He was, he grew up around Cali.
His crew with outlaws.
Yeah, but when I say crew, I mean he was the leader. Like they was all his youngest. Like he ain't have a crew like we a crew. Like that's like saying I got somebody that's my equal as far as age or somebody I can learn from. Pac was schooling all of them, but he never really had nobody to school him. He had all the food. And because he was still young, he still didn't have that one person that, like Suge wanted the one for the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? That was his partner in crime. That was shucking jiving with him, letting him get away with, letting him do the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then telling him to chill. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like he never, I think he died too soon to get enough time with like a Monster Cody that he used to listen to and talk to a lot. He didn't never really get that guidance. He grew up so fast that by the time he realized it was time for him to learn some more, he died. I think he understood that around the time he would die. I think around that time he understood that it was time for him to build, that he needed to. I think at that time, I think he maxed out on what he knew at that time from that time frame. Everything that he had learned at that point, I think he maxed out. Like his tank was empty. It was time for him to fill up again. And now, what was the next phase? What's the word about now? Because I know all this. I know the struggle. So how am I gonna reset myself to deal with this and not lose? Because he was a rebel for real. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But he was about to get into his intelligence. He was about to get into his bag where he didn't get a chance to get into where he using his mind all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't get there because he died young. So I just feel like go back and really listen to him now for real. And he was damn near psychic. You know what I'm saying? He knew it was gonna get like this. That's why he gave us all of that. He like ain't nobody, cause he ain't had no faith in the rap game and the rappers. Then he thought they was all weak or not really standing up and really speaking what they need to be saying. So I knew he won't go on. He definitely ain't expected to get no better. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what we got. I think we got. A lot
of them ain't know though. You know what I mean?
I
remember who his mom was. You know what I mean? And stuff he was coming up under. A lot of them didn't come up under the Black Panther Party. You know what I'm saying?
It was different. You know what I mean? That's why he was so special to me. You know what I mean?
He come from a different. He know more. You know what I mean? He knew way more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did. And then all his friends say every time he came around him, he would definitely build with him.
Yeah.
But he had so many things, so much he was fighting just with society and them attacking him because he did know that young and it scared them.
Yeah, definitely.
So he started.
And then you have the power and you know how to use the word with music. Come on, man.
Yeah,
and you doing diamonds.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's scary for everybody.
Come on, you're the biggest artist in the world.
And then they find out. Then it's like, oh, he's whose son? Oh, word? And he on it like that?
Yeah.
We can't let that rock. And he ain't gonna stop saying nothing either. We gotta shut him up because he ain't gonna stop. Like this guy is not gonna stop. Like all these new cats, all these cats is like, you know, even not for nothing, a lot of rappers that I see in interviews and stuff, I ain't saying they shouldn't be, but yo, they don't ever. One thing, you better not ever play with my man Pop name and say he won't what he was. Y'all crazy. Like if he won't that, he'll still be here. Trust me. If he wasn't what he said he was, he'll still be alive. That's how I feel about Pop. Like for real, he was really like that. Like, and when I say like that, I'm talking about as far as he really cared. He really felt how he felt. Like in his heart, he believed what he stood on. What he stood on, he stood on it because he really felt that it was real. You know what I'm saying? People try to say, oh, he was for the theatrics and what, like. That's what now all these rappers, this is what they do for real. They really be on the theatrics and all that. He was a young, frustrated nigga, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure it out. He was smart, but then he had to deal with the regular common nigga shit. So he had to figure it out, and on his way to figuring it out, you know, he ain't make it. You know what I'm saying? But definitely influenced me the most out of every rapper, like, that I looked at outside of rap. Like I want to know why I go look at his interviews. Go look at his interviews when he talking about you know, Black Revolution and Black Progress, when he yelling at the elders, when he cussing the elders out for not doing what they was supposed to do and telling them that the reason why we got to do all this stuff and we running around here acting crazy now because they didn't handle their business when they had the time to do it. And he held them accountable and was cussing them out and was like, yo, y'all supposed to be, he like, I'm supposed to be going to college or something. I can't. I gotta sit here and soldier up and worry about the system and all that. Cause y'all let it ride. You know what I'm saying? For what it's worth, y'all let it ride. And he told him, y'all could be mad at me or whatever, but it's y'all fault that, you know, I had to cut my childhood short. Cause y'all didn't handle y'all business. And he was on him. And he was like, y'all, you know, everything, you know, got infiltrated. We can't hold water. You know what I'm saying? The Black Panthers got infiltrated by their own people first because they were jealous or whatever. People, it's always some simple, common, stupid stuff that always ruin it. That's why I always tell you, yeah, we all say we all the same people. We love each other, but we ain't all from the same tribe. We just ain't. Your people's good. I could love y'all from over there. I tell you, I always say this, go back and look at Black Panther, man. Look in Wakanda. Them tribes that fought together at the end, they wasn't around each other. Like, them dudes ain't really rock with T'Challa like that. The other dude from the other tribe, he didn't really care for him like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They had their own space. They was in their own empire, though. Away from where T'Challa was at. But when the threat came from outer space, of course I'm be riding, because now we got a bigger threat that's gonna mess up where we all at. But after the war, they went right back where they came from, and T'Challa went back where they came from. They went back to their own respective places. They don't rock with each other. They don't have a problem with each other. We just ain't for each other. Like, everybody ain't for you. It don't mean we don't like each other. It's just our frequencies ain't mapped out to be around each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. But but I think some people think just because of that mean y'all gotta always have a problem. No, that don't mean you gotta have a problem. That just mean everybody ain't for you. That's it. It's just that simple. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that even with music, I might, like, people was complaining about the Drake. Oh, I want to talk about the Drake album because everybody was complaining about it being whack or whatever. And I'm saying, well, I don't know why y'all mad at Drake. Drake always do this. He never tell you what kind of album he dropping. He don't say, oh, it's gonna be this kind of album. But if you listen, you pay attention, he cycled his albums around. He'll give you a rap album. He'll give you a rap/light album, R&B. Then he'll give you an R&B album. This ain't the first time he gave you an R&B album before. Like, I don't know why people acting like this the first time he did this. But what I will tell Drake fans, this is not a rap album. So this is not a rap album, y'all. It's an R&B album. And I know a lot of Drake fans don't like the fact that they can't call it a rap album, because then I can say he's not a rapper on this album. And that's their rapper. That's their rapper guy. But he ain't a rapper on this album, y'all. This album is made for like global clubs and big raves and in Dubai and stuff like this. He targeted a certain audience for this album. Your album that you want from Drake, he'll probably drop it again around January. He'll give you your rap album. But this is not a rap album. This is not a hip hop album. We're not considering it a rap album or none of that. Nobody's hating on Drake for saying it's not a rap album. You go back and listen to the playlist. He's not rapping on the album. It's a bunch of rave music, which is fine. I ain't knocking Drake. He's talented enough to do different albums. Get your money. This is not the album for me. But I don't discredit it and say it's whack, because only way I could say it's whack is if it was a rap album, and this is not a rap album. It's just another kind of genre of music that he's able to make, that he made. So y'all stop getting mad at that nigga, man, because he do this all the time. This is how he do his music, man. But I do understand how people will be, when people do stuff like, oh, he colder than Jay-Z, I'm like, let's not get crazy. Like, sometimes we get beside ourselves with some stuff like that, because it's like, y'all getting out of hand. Like, go, like, you can't compare somebody who raps sometime to somebody who rap all the time. You just can't. It's like, how do you gauge that? How you measure that and compare it? Like, I don't understand that argument. Just like the Jordan and LeBron, like I don't understand how that's an argument. I'll never get that. But like, I will say, like, I feel how any shame on me for even debating, having that conversation, because that's crazy that I even would have that conversation. Like, it's levels. I know y'all love LeBron and y'all think he the man. LeBron is good. He got a lot of attributes, but attributes and skill is two different things. He can do a lot of things. He's the master of me. What they say, the jack of all trades, the master of none. That's LeBron. Jordan was a master of everything. Top dog. Like I said, y'all stop playing with my man Pac, yo. Y'all go back and listen to them albums, man. Y'all gonna appreciate it. After listening to all this crazy drill and all this crazy kill, y'all gonna feel like Tupac music soothes y'all after hearing all this nonsense that they got out here. You know what I'm saying? For real. I don't even listen to the music. I don't listen to 102.9. I don't listen to 103 Jams. I listen to 92.1 if I listen to the radio. I want anything. All that stuff coming from the 90s. Because I want that wavelength. It ain't about the songs. It's about the sounds they're using to make these songs now. And that creates a frequency that's not to my soul's liking. I don't really take to it. That's why I go to 92.1, because all them sounds coming from that music, the instruments they're using is more of a natural vibration. That's why I listen to 92.1, because of the vibrations I get from the songs they playing. Now everything is dark, like it's the undertone of the bass is dark. The 808 era, then if you go since they been on this 808 era, the 808 era been really tearing that been making shit dark, boy. We got to get back to that good. We need another group. Like we need a Tribe Called Quest. We need a De La Soul. We gotta have that kind of we gotta have that too. We do.
What about Cole Group?
Who that?
J. Cole.
Oh yeah, I like Cole.
His group.
His whole group, yeah. They called and they called somethingville, Dreamville or something like that.
Dreamville.
Yeah, they fire. I like that whole thing though.
Okay.
I don't feel like they dark. I mean, I just feel like they just all talented dope. There's a couple of them, but the whole spectrum of what he got is fire.
Yeah, I don't even think I heard a song, but I know Cole.
I heard.
So I know if Cole got a group.
I heard a few of them. I heard a few of them rap.
Okay.
Like I heard they nasty.
Yeah, they
like
got
he ain't got nothing.
Nasty.
He ain't got nothing regular over there.
Cole's sick.
Cole is nasty. Like
yeah, for real.
He got some.
He like the new improved Nas.
Yeah, he got an army over there too.
Yeah, he like the new improved Nas. Like he like a student of Nas.
Yeah, he definitely.
But he did it like 100 times better.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Like
I don't know.
Cole is playing basketball while his album drops. Like he overseas.
Yeah, I remember he did that.
He's balling.
I remember he did that.
He's playing like professional basketball overseas, and his album drops here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, a rapper, he got a tour, he got to do this, he got to
right.
do that. He's like, we gonna drop
Whatever.
that. We gonna go over here and do this.
Yeah, right.
Like-
I'll be over there when I get over there.
Yeah, ain't
Yeah,
too
he
many
don't- he
artists
don't
that
care.
did some
He don't
did
care.
like that.
I still don't got him over Nas though. But I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying though. Like he free. One thing I like about I feel like he free. Like I feel like when I say free, like he do what he want to do. He ain't
That's what
really
I'm saying.
he ain't really tripping off none of the
That's what I'm
celebrity.
saying.
He ain't tripping off Hollywood or none of that. He don't
That-
care about none of that.
That's what I'm saying.
He just love him making the music. He about the craft.
Yeah,
Like that's all he really about for real.
for real.
And that's why he's so fire.
Yeah,
That's why he outlasting everybody. I mean Kendrick doing this thing.
that's
but
why he could drop an album. He don't gotta do no promo for it or nothing.
nothing. And people we
And-
gonna
and-
get it
And he gonna win He
all
gonna
the
win.
time.
Yeah,
Cause I remember when he had on the last album, he had Cam do the intro. Cam ain't even rap on the joint. Cam just did the intro, like, yo, this dude, he's like, this my man. I told you, nobody can mess with my man J. Cole.
yeah.
Remember how he used to hype up Jewels?
Yeah,
He was hyping up Cole, and he
Yeah.
won't even on
He
the
took it
song.
back.
He just got up there to hype to tell us that yo, he about to go crazy
Killer
on his album.
Killer.
Killer just was up there just to tell us that he about to get big. Like this album about to be crazy. I was like, yo, I respect that. Killer, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, yo, that's too tough, yo. That was too tough, yo. Hey, shout out, what up, sis? Shout out to my sis. She tuned in late. It's late, ain't it? It's late, ain't it, sis? Late night. I'm back on the late night. Had to come in here and get it in tonight, man. Let everybody know we still active over here. You know what I'm saying?
Loud facts.
Yo,
out
we
here.
just gonna level up a little bit, you know, and take off. You know, we on a cosmic mission to take over the universe, baby. You know what I'm saying? Starts with Virginia though, like we were talking about earlier.
For real.
Gotta get through VA. Tread the ground. We gotta tread the ground. We get all this good music pumping from VA. Oh, yo, I got an announcement. Yo, next week, Katie the Queen will be here.
Loud facts.
That's the guest next week, next Tuesday.
Katie
We're chopping it
the Queen
up.
in the building.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Long overdue. We didn't get that done.
Big shout out to
Yeah.
Katie the Queen.
We-
She went out LA. She went back to LA and turned up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had the show and everything.
Yep.
She ain't playing.
Yeah, we gonna talk
She on
about
her
that.
grind. She on her grind.
She
She
going hard. Yep.
she going hard.
We always
Fleet-
tap in with each other.
Fleet
and
DJs. Shout out Fleet DJs.
Shout out
Katie the
Fleet
Queen.
DJs. Yeah, we always tap in with each
Powered
other
by Virginia.
all day,
Yeah.
every day. Yeah, she was like, we definitely were trying to make sure we can make something happen.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, I like gotta come. I'm coming. My first couple episodes, I gotta get in here. I like, yeah, we could do it next week. Then let's do it next week on my second episode. Make it right, and then we gonna move on from there and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But y'all expect some artists. Me to have a lot of artists coming up in here. And also we gonna start talking about a lot of business. Like I was talking to A Monty earlier. We was talking about Bitcoin and stocks. I'm really like where my mind is at right now. Like I'm heavy on the stocks right now.
Okay.
I'm heavy on researching that and really getting involved in that because I'm understanding that. For me, just even you could work, save money and everything, and understanding the stocks because as the dollar falls, as the dollar keep falling, because the reality is we got money in our pocket, we got bank cards, but the dollar is falling globally. The dollar's falling. They don't even want our money over there. You go over there, a lot of places don't want your dollar. They be like, nah, I don't want that shit. They be like, nope, I don't want that. Nope. They on it. So now I'm like, okay, if they doing that now, I need to, because the stocks is where this is where the big businesses and where the money with the ownership come over, because when you can trade stocks from owning stuff across the board like that, you can take some of them stocks out and now you can use that as collateral. You see what I'm saying? And that's what this is where all the billionaires is. This is how they eating. This is how they make their money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't off the dollar, it's off of the stocks and owning land and real estate, shit like that. So I said, well, and then with the stocks, you could change the currency. You could your currency ain't gotta grab. You got access to your money in different fashions other than the dollar. You see what I'm saying? You can get it for the euro or the yen or whatever because it's in a global market. You know what I'm saying? When your shit is in the global market, it's fair game. It's global. My shit is across the board. That's how you not stuck with the dollar.
Right.
That ain't worth shit. If you're just working and you're cashing in and you're making American money and you're just receiving cash American dollar, you don't have no where's your segue to get away from it before it's too much and the shit crash. You know, cause the shit ain't even worth a dollar. It ain't worth. I remember when it was worth 66 cents. Yeah, so I don't know how much it's worth now. It might have went back up again a little bit, but I know it ain't worth. It ain't worth 99 cents. Nigga. I know that. And I've been just paying attention to that shit. It's the dude called the Wall Street Trapper. I know you like to do your research and shit. You'll fuck with it. Check him out. That's why he got me started. I still watch him to put me on up the new shit, but he the one that I watched and told me and showed me what to look for. You know what I'm saying? And it's real. Like we really, because we talking about, you know, even we talk about getting land and all that and growing on stuff. We got it. That's almost necessary, like mandatory, that we find a way to get involved in that, because it's so many businesses open. Even with this world being so jacked up, it's still businesses after COVID. Everything is still opening up. Businesses are still building and flourishing. They still got new businesses. You got to think, we got new companies coming up for the new ages. We got innovative new ways of doing things, and these companies is coming behind that. It's new investments to be made. It ain't. It's like a baby boom of investments to be made on new companies. Like I remember when Netflix came out. I remember when they was brand new and all that. I ain't know nothing though. I'm like, whatever these new Netflixes and all this new unknown weird stuff they coming out with, I'm gonna make sure I got my hands on that. I'm gonna make sure I don't miss this next little phase that's going on, cause it's always a phase of the unknown that we go through.
What's the next phase?
The next phase is
there's a whole bunch of shit out right now. What's the next one?
The next one is, I'm gonna tell you, the next phase is you better put your hands in whatever you can and don't pull your hand back.
Yeah.
Keep it there.
Keep it there.
Nah, keep it there. I'm telling you, because I seen this happen too many times.
What happened when your shit go all the way down? Like I brought some what's that shit called?
That's the part I ain't figured out yet. I'm still researching, because it ain't, because at this point you know it's like you win.
They say keep putting money in. They say it's like the lottery, like you gotta keep buying and buying.
Yeah, it depends on what. I guess it depends on what you got your stocks into.
No, I just left it in there.
Yeah,
so
just
do something. Don't I just that's what I
whatever. Yeah, and I guess what I would say, like gambling, going, not minding losing this amount.
I ain't
like,
about to lose no more.
It got to be a limit that you're like, okay, I don't mind losing this over here.
215, that was the limit.
But I got homeboys that be up there. They be getting money. My other homeboy's son made him $6,000.
Wow.
And his son is the youngin', you know what I mean? But he came up in his age. He into that shit. Yeah. So he do real estate. My man do real estate. He killing them too. He killing them in real estate. He's the man in Indiana. His son is playing with his money, making him $6,000. Playing with his money. Like, yeah, I just made you 6 bands, Dad. That's how he came to him. Yeah, I just made you 6,000. Like it won't nothing. Like I just made you 600. Yeah. The way he was saying it to him was like, yeah. So I said, hold on, if he made 6,000, so just, here you go, Dad, there you go. That ain't about nothing. Yeah. I gotta get in that. I gotta see what's going on. Not saying I'm gonna get that off the top, but it's there to get though. Yeah. And it's like, it's there to get.
You gotta get it when they get it.
Yup. And I realized the one thing I do know, when something is growing, invest, just like Nate, invest in it while it's growing. For real. You know, so when it's grown, you know you can reap your benefits. And them investments gonna kick. Like whoever put money in Netflix 20 years ago, they ain't working though. They ain't worked in so long. They chilling. If you put real money and you really stuck to it, Netflix and all that, you killed them. And Amazon, what?
I know they saying Tesla.
That's really for real. That's really where it's at. Cause I think they ain't telling us the truth about the gas running out. I think we ain't hardly got no gas, and they lying, and they stretching this shit out. We ain't got no gas, and we ain't got no much gas. So yeah, you best believe Tesla's the move. You know what I'm saying? People already got the charged up their cars. You know what I mean? Mugs is just charging their janks up overnight.
Some Tesla. I'm gonna get me some more Tesla.
Yeah, like, hey, salute to my cousin Braxton, yo. Salute, fam. My man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the gas is limited and they ain't telling us, yo. They ain't telling us about that gas. That gas is limited, man. They that's why it's something funny going on. I think this world too big to really lose all the resources, but it's like I don't know how hard the powers that be is working on tearing shit up. So it may be possible that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of resources are being depleted. I know they better stop killing bees though. We need bees. We gotta keep bees on the planet, like, for real. They gotta be here. But that's why I be like, nothing. This is why I always say nothing that's natural will be so quick to destroy something that's natural, because it needs it. Like, something that's not natural will only be in the mindset of destroying everything without even having a conscious thought of what it's destroying. That's why I be like looking at this world like, y'all better keep yourself. Keep yourself, be happy, and live your life, man, and enjoy, and let your spirit shine, man. And don't let nothing get you down, man, because that's why. Because you got kids, and even if you don't got kids, you got a bonus, you got a shot to exist and be conscious in whatever this universe or this world is we in. You already ahead of the curve anyway. You already in the bonus, because you already aware that you here. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's already amazing that you have a conscious thought, that you aware of your surroundings. Like, you aware that, like me, I'm aware of the fact that I know that everything that, just like everybody, I mean, most people that I'm around, we're aware that everything ain't what it seems to be. Whether we can tangibly touch what that is, that ain't the point. We are consciously, it's something in our mind and our soul that resonates, and it lets us, it's like an alarm, like that's letting us know. You see what I'm saying? And that's a blessing. Think about it, being conscious, your own brain. We got our own brains, but for your brain to be able to grab stuff from the universe like that, that ain't nothing to play with, man. Yeah, that's why we gotta take ourselves serious. Like, we all joke and play and everything, and that's cool and all that, but that's why I feel like we gotta take ourselves more serious. I think when we start taking ourselves more serious, for real, like dead serious, like the essence of who we are, and start like really studying ourselves, we'll be in a better space. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I'm basically gonna end with something like that. I'm gonna end it with that, with, you know, the good word to just like study yourself, celebrate yourself, be happy you alive, yo. Cause once you gone, you ain't here no more. We all see them funerals after 2 weeks. I hate to say it, but after 2 weeks, people move on, yo, cause life don't stop. So don't be in the rush to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Stay here and make your mark, and leave something for your kids, so that way it's easier than it was for you. Leave them with some lessons and some guidance. And until next Tuesday, me and my man Lyle, we about to get out of here, man. You got anything you want to say, man?
Word, man. Catch us tomorrow at the Boys and Girls Club. Bring the kids down. You already know. 9 to 2. Come register your kids. We got the creative media construction program. They do the podcast. We got the boxing training. We got the arts and crafts. It's free. Come holler at us, man. This Saturday, we'll be at Denby High School. Tomorrow, you know, we got T-Spills. We got Roundtable Podcast. We got Which Way Is Up going on tomorrow. It's going to be crazy, man. Tap in with us, man.
Yeah. Power by Virginia, y'all know what it is. We keep the lineup going over here, man. Salute to Loud, man. We back at it, man. Appreciate you. But y'all don't know, well, like he said earlier, we always tapped in. Even when I ain't here, we tapped in. So don't get it twisted.
Word.
Straight up.
We out of
Appreciate
here,
you,
man. You already know, man.
Powered by Virginia Radio.